For 4 years, Rebecca Sheribu has been without her daughter Leah. Leah was among the 110 schoolgirls kidnapped by terror group Boko Haram from the Government Girls Science and Technology College in Dapchi on February 19, 2018. 5 of the schoolgirls died on the same day of their kidnapping, but all others were released following the intervention of the Nigerian military, except Leah Sheribu, and she was 14 years old at the time. Though promises have been made by the Nigerian federal government that it is working towards her release, 4 years on, Leah remains in captivity, now reportedly married with 2 children. Meeting her mother, I observe she is very nervous. Her words are few, and she hardly makes eye contact. When we sit to talk, her words are calculated and hardly expressive.
To be honest, we are very sad about Leah's absence, because when she was here, she would do all the house chores. Indeed, her absence makes me sad.
What are some of the things that Leah would have been doing now? You know, she was abducted when she was 14. She was still very young, not yet a woman, and also not a little girl.
14 years old when she was abducted, I would have taught her a couple of things, and she would have continued her studies as well, especially against the background of the fact that she always said she wanted to be a doctor.
Let's go back to the day when Leah was abducted and you heard that, you know, she was taken along with some of her classmates. How did you feel?
When she was around, she would do practically everything in the house. But when we heard of her abduction, we were greatly troubled. I wept profusely and even fainted. I had to be rushed to the hospital.
At some point, her eyes well with tears, but they do not fall. She keeps her emotions locked in. Leah turns 18 on May 14. In many societies, this is the age a girl becomes a woman. But Leah has already been thrown prematurely into adulthood.
She was pregnant, yes, we heard, as it was being speculated in the media that Leah has a child, but I have not seen it with my own eyes. Anytime she's released and I see her, then I will believe and know her condition.
And when you heard that other girls who were kidnapped alongside Leah were released, I'm sure your hopes were high that you would soon see your daughter. Having not seen her in 4 years, do you still think that the government is trying to bring her back?
What I have to say to the government is that I want the president to fulfill his promise about the return of Leah. To the people in general, especially those praying for Leah, I pray that God should continue to strengthen them.
It has been 4 long years, but to Mrs. Rebecca Sheribu, her hope remains high that she will one day be reunited with her daughter.
The fact that the whole world is praying for the return of Leah is why I'm hopeful that one day, as God pleases, Leah will return. I'll be very happy and thankful whenever she returns.
Just in case Leah ever gets to see this interview and she has to see her mother talk about her, what do you want her to know, even while she's in captivity?
My advice to her is that she holds on to her faith to the very end.
Leah is not Mrs. Sheribu's only child. She has a son who is schooling far from home for his own protection. Rebecca Sheribu has never stopped praying for her daughter's safety and return. She trusts God for the answers. Hopefully, faith and hope will cause her to find her smile again and unlock the happiness that seems non-existent in her heart. Amarachi Ubani, Channel Television News.